a lot of politicians yet truthful themselves. Therefore, slow crass and the home back. Me opa famiko sruba. Unim huasim biaka. Bibia ufu say secret miaka sama Canada. And when we are fighting for the truth, a lot of people, because we're fighting now, we step on toes. So those toes will definitely hide people, go out there, disgrace you and everything. I know Intimeno and happen. Let me go to Ameswan. A criminal like Anas, very evil guy, very, very evil. And he continues to do that, even under MPP for Eshelde Anas. And so, as far back as February 2018, now we have just been in power for 1 year. Now, Anas, a Cosetti, MPP ministers up. You see somebody you have to believe more than me, Ken Agyapong. I have all the videos. And I've given you the date, 8 February 2018. Anas, that evil boy, was setting MPP people up to disgrace them. That's how he makes his money. Or blackmailing. And he saw I'm a swelling or no akasa or make dinner come press also or where you crop for on where is journalist or unravel corruption here. Oh, my country.
On the video, Babontain the video Baba too just said, and wasema Okan or radio says or bad premises. Dibisa amount for M1 and Omotea was signed and check and a woo and one check him were interpreted about the cartoon page and amount for Shas here.
Mamma Cassim, Unin nipa. Assume he said, Nam the cotu honamo be away. Who are winning yet, Juma? Any panel, a woo year within 20 minutes, maybe an amin people. Now, who they are to social media or the two? Did he even say good things about Ameswali? No sympathy, nothing. And when I will say he's behind it because he wanted to divert attention. One, Abentina Asemasi, police investigation, Ukrainian course. Now, who was sending message to a congressman here? Some mimika saying, "Well, I don't Ghana for my Susasana." Ghana for Magdini is Susasa. A criminal like that. Now, where Nipa or no Anas, a Kumkum Chinese Pokumu. Now, me call court to me kind.
I know any proof until honor Yam for honor and Tony.
Me want proof when I catch you, please. I have
fast proof for no more police for honor yen and so cry. Yeah, but your honor yen chasso until honor
no, crash it. I think, Mr. Me what proof? I have all the videos of the Chinese people. What are you talking about? My court to crack can radio so I've gone to court and stated it clearly. Why are you afraid? Why?
I know Ken Agyapong yen share so far no. One share situation now. As omu dwiri niam gu so ku animase.
That penny, one now man your problem. Mu amuti Ghana, America han with all due respect to some of Ghanaians no. Woman near Juma Papa be noa, sorry, social media. Omona Sassam way of many and come quote and come quote because a new mammy person a year the Boagan, Yanni said Jimmy Samnoa, a bimoti radio Sony TV so and they are comfort to say Anas or Jinko for Sassy, romance sisters, now when your soldier phone paying for you know, a dinety. I will talk and the a problem. And I mean, my culture will say, Mimi say, once I'm fighting for the truth, I'll get enemies. Now, no advice I'm being my home tia to say, oh, baby, you see a friend for my media. Huh? Uncle Pecum Papa be and worry. And so, Cum Papa and go on metro and this atron entry. On pet a Juma Papa be yes. So I hear Juma Papa. Oh, yet send your mana oil. Intermediate, a footry am in my Ghana for tia. Wow, Pesa Ghana ye. Once we are part of it, I will bet me about Ama Ghana ye. And now contribution I would take a crumha and now broach baby young. Send me out to me and someone enya no kure e ma manfo gi no start ne ka no kure.
Now, a case near Fale, we filed on 3 counts. But I couldn't say or say you a chrome or a chrome 4. The second one was say or you wouldn't in terms of onuna or behind the medal of Yenuya Ahmed Swale.
Yeah.
Now the third one so say Yenuya no a serial killer in terms of Wuku Chinese for Bibribi Ghana. And then the fourth one is say or a criminal, the blanket word criminal. And then the fifth one by implication, or say, what behind Woody Sembiana, that means say, Abiana, and you know, a trigger man, and I no will be second, and I say, perform the physical act that led to the foreseeable events, which is Obi a. So we also included a count that he is that he claims that my client, or a co-conspirator in multiple serial killings. So that was basically the gravamen of our complaint. And when it went on undefended after the response time now, we began to make preparations to move for judgment. But being that I was in Ghana and we are all based in Ghana, we reached within our network and we partnered with 2 brilliant lawyers who I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate. Atawemega Esquire, he was the father figure of the team of lawyers, and a brilliant trial lawyer by the name of Andrew Dehere. These are all brilliant Ghanaian lawyers on this case. And at that point, we recruited them as counsel of record, and the case went. At that point, Kennedy's lawyers came in, obviously because near judgment for the full $30 million. And so he had counsel, and counsel came and also did his thing. Reopen default, they argued that they had a solid defense, and I think right around then, and I almost got judgments from Ghana, really see it. And I know so say defense to case I
because
New Jersey.
We need Ghana, so case no
exactly.
It's only no case. Okay.
So as defense against, but the interesting thing is that the defamation sits here, say, can the work of court? It's a separate case.
Yeah.
It's not to mean to Ghana and from the defending way. You still have to prove the truth of it. And this time, in this jurisdiction, the law is the same essentially because Ghana but you sound so free other countries. There are certain times that even though any of presidential value, I just said, judge into me so India, but we to me the two who na senior or the two especially in cases maybe you decided that type of a case. And Emrano is the same as Ghana. Procedurally, there are certain nuances, sometimes in terms of certain dates, you have to do certain things by, and also in New Jersey, Emra drafted complaints. We were fully aware that we were required to prove what we were claiming by a higher standard than in Ghana.
Yeah.
Yes, in this case, and not even that. In this case, we were required to prove our case not by the normal civil standard, but by a clear and convincing evidence standard.
Okay.
And they responded with that, and they were able to successfully reopen the default, which paved way for them to file an answer. And they filed an answer which essentially claimed that there was some sort of back and forth between him and Anas. And we took it for what it's worth, and we forged on. And we finally got our trial date sometime earlier this year, and it was postponed. And then we finally went to trial last Monday. We started trial on Monday, and we put up our case. My client testified. He testified. He brought other witnesses, and after listening to both sides. Senior Krumano. Answer na ever try case the difference between what happened with Ghana and see Johannes said trial by jury and judge or judge back one I say judge me no one I say judge me and send a BDS but normal people among the streets of New Jersey, tax-paying citizens, ana ye to yensa from
Sa branch na friend that afraid no. Na me twan ma we ya end me be activate case bi. Na me activate case na I will make sure the other beton kureduru anu me die wu onye bi okurum ha. Everything he said about the judge who ruled on my case against Kennedy, every misinformation he put out there against the United States court, all the number of times he came on air to lie, we have all the tapes. Na me twen ade bi. And remember American have fun nipa. And I will use that afraid as the first goat. Medin catch and I'm going to sue him for 10 million. Maybe Massachusetts. I'll come there. I'm going to sue there, the Massachusetts Supreme Court. I will sue there. And I want you to come and prove in some social media. On say, announce the case, no. Udin any picture, any video copy. They played your videos. You lying to Ghanaians and saying, "Yeah, the Kennedy and Uncle Fosse and the Kennedy." You were in court. You were part of the evidence. And I can the phone here. Yes, yeah. You himself a panel and I can edit and that's the work kind of say. Sound question. Some messages them can remember from Macassim my trouble and three. Remember from Macassim na a double new say a year quantano. Mobile minute Macassim and mobile some Macassim and about three. Quasia 4 entity mo. Mudimun cross some from Wurenim and I would have better crumha. Mon per se, mo me de ube coffee me. Me se me jip me pro ube se quen 5 peswa quen me economic achro. Mo betina Facebook and na yes ye MCC so and na Ken Agyapong no and na Kevin says and it's here and na mo de Jimmy Sam tisa tente one no se bolaka and na yen share and na Kevin says that ye ko china nie me se breaking news e ye court achini kua George me se oba be kire ni nyina wo page ni so when nim se na ntwie ba na George no the judge ne can say judge ne can now evidence to what you were saying. Did you have evidence to the things you were saying? Say judge and say and a court and say can you prove it? And a judge and say no the ATF court and say yes judge and say Kevin Taylor and say yes ya chono yadi hankom kogun nsa near the nako Ghana in say MPP for mom nti and I mean that said mesaba breaking news ni ahihye ni nyina se pompo yadi bebo kom na de kompo onte rhymes no me say we breaking news na wututwa no ya ahihye de se pompo ya beki ka bom ne de abnya wo konte se kompo next time who penyina bo say we de ye penyini po monim de ekọ hu matchi wo mu te se de unya nipa enna yes the first ni enna ke me hwe sam hwe I say lewa 10 na hye to enna yes sia me se ba omia ene MPP fo me se Ken Agyapong ye ni ne be Ken Agyapong say wa wo sie me Kevin Taylor ya see a hye no ya see no Kevin Taylor kwasi ampanyi bi Kevin Taylor ya see kwa me se judge no enna breaking news me bo bi a kire bon breaking news judge no say Kevin Taylor no ya de ne ko Ghana ya so mu kwa ya see no Ken Agyapong ya ka chem say ono aka o say Kevin Taylor no o me jeri no and a judge na ka me say de o kan ye nyina o me say be kan court I woni me on me ye wicked fucking but don't be wicked no nyame kakra wom enti atia utumi nya ho hwe 10 million ube prove actually we are say I'll be right back.
Some me say we back court. I only me fireman, cashman. I be jira court. I be tantana shwonim. And then you get the guy will remove everything for everybody to see who are narcissists. And yes, I be court to make court. But you know court. I'm a interpretation. Say Ghana ni ba ko pe wo ha. Ono de otum cover the face. A quiet witness and all my testimony.
So to me, enya odikai no nya clearance. So
clearance from where?
From Mraka nechi so betimi ayesa.
Eba court. That rooms are rough bar. Me rough.
Also so be pe bibia kata wani.
Me kata me say me the force be here dey no wani nim. Am ya dey me. Se mo emrama anas kwan. Se on sham master ne mra. That day they will jail me. I will beat the shit out of the guy and take that thing out.
Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power.